Welcome back to Trash Panda Off-Road. We're heading to the Fall Classic presented by Zukiworld.com, and we are already having problems. We left Paul's house about 20 minutes ago, made it to Sandy, Oregon for some fuel and some last minute supplies, and Paul's battery light came on. It turns out he broke an alternator belt. So we're gonna have to get in there really quick before it starts to rain again, pull the power steering belt off because it's in the way, and then we can run a new alternator belt down there. Kenny's going to the auto parts store to get us a new one, and Paul is getting ready to get down there on his back. I gotta see if I have a tarp. So we have Paul's Suzuki, Kenny's big Grand Vitara, and I brought our little Grand Vitara. Eric was supposed to come with us with his white Suzuki, but we're in the middle of a bomb cyclone or whatever the hell it is in the weather, and his house didn't like all that water, so he unfortunately is dealing with a water issue, and the rest of us are gonna go play in the woods after Paul fixes this. All right, about 10-15 minutes and we're cleaning up and getting ready to hit the road. We're gonna go over Mount Hood, see some snow, and head into Prineville. Look at the difference. This is the Grand Vitara with a lift kit. That's a Grand Vitara without a lift kit. I hope my little car will make it all the places we plan on going. We met up with the group in Prineville. I don't know, I think there's like 13 of us or so. About half of them are Suzukis. As you can tell, we found snow, and now we're going to try to go up one of these trails here. Right there, there's an old independent mine up that way, so we're going to try to head up that trail. We are way small. Like, this is Kenny, and he's got the lift in 30s. I've got like 28-inch tires and no lift.
30 and a half.
Oh.
That half an inch makes a difference.
So actually my only concern is this little front right there, that little wind visor thing.
I've almost ripped mine off, don't worry about it.
Kenny says they're pretty durable, so I guess we'll let some air out of the tires and see what happens. Quick view, 1, 2, 3, Suburban,
Alright, when you're ready.
Sidekick, big Blaze, big Chevy, GMC truck, Jeep, newer Bronco, Lexus. So, and then the little Samurai we sold to Matt, the Delica, and second gen tracker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, looks like 11. So it looks like we got 11, and we're heading up the hill. I think if I get over the bump, I'll be okay, but we'll see. Yeah. Your door, your hatch. Made it over the berm, so far so good. So Eric came down from the top and tried to squish that center down a little bit. I'm getting high centered right there. So sorry, I got pulled backwards. Now we're gonna try it with a little throttle. You ready? Mm-hmm. We're high centered again. It looks like what we thought was going to be a road to get up and look at a lookout just was a road to a bunch of trailheads, and honestly no one feels like hiking in the snow. So we're okay. No one but Sabrina feels like hiking in the snow. So we are going to head back down the hill and back onto the highway and head towards camp, and we'll get a chance to put up camp. I hope that camp is not covered in snow, but I don't know. But all the way down, nice and easy. Beautiful scenery. Had some issues with all the stupid buttons and knobs and not having an actual transfer case. All-wheel drive, button, whatever. Went back onto the road. Went about 4 miles and we turned off again. And over that little hill there is an old mine shaft, mine house, mine something. And we'll find out. Alright, what are we looking at here? Some kind of a giant rock tumbler. Yeah, you and Lewis and Clark hanging out. I feel like I've been here before, but it could be because a lot of these look exactly the same.
They do.
Walk through that thing, down the road here a little bit, and there's a house. I bet you it's graffitied. Well, the place we wanted to camp is a seasonal campground, and it looks like the season is over. So Eric says he knows of a place down the road a little bit that's unimproved that we can go turn and take a look at. The gate's closed, so that's too bad. That would have been kind of nice to, you know, stay in a campground that had some kind of facilities. Oh, Grand Vitara wants me to buckle up. All right, bye. Went down the road a little bit, found a turn off past the bridge. Everybody's kind of doing what they can to get a camp set up. Matt just cruised down the road, found a down tree, and I'm not kidding you, it's like 30 feet long. It's a down tree. So we got some firewood happening here soon. That's a big stick. Like the year I used the X90, yeah, that year I used the X90 to drag some logs over, I thought I was impressive. This is just over the top. Yeah, good job. We got a chainsaw in the group?
I do. I have a chainsaw.
Of course you do, Matt. Morning, y'all. Had a nice night in our little tent that's 20 years old, so we cover with the tarp. Unfortunately, there was a little water in it, but we're sleeping on a cot, so it's not bad. But pants got wet, so not wearing those pants again today. We got tent down there. I think they slept in the Suburban over there. Bronco with a rooftop tent. I slept in the Lexus over there. I think a lot of guys slept in their rigs, it looks like. Oh yes, we already got some water going, it looks like. Hell yeah. That means my oatmeal's gonna be cooked soon. Alright. Fire's going. I should go check, because I ended up parking my rig over there in front of Matt's tent. So I'll probably go get that thing moved and we'll get the day started. Whoa, got up, got a little breakfast, and we are back on the road. Not quite sure where we're heading, but we got a good line of people and we're off for an adventure. Headed up the road and we found snow. Oh, we're a little low to the ground, so sometimes we scrape. Forest fire damage. It's so crazy, kind of like a tornado. Like it'll go through, and well, there was a road here, but it didn't cross the road. first little stop here. Salter's Cabin. I don't know what it is. Let's go sink.
That's cool. There's like spices in there.
Really?
Huh.
I'm gonna poke my head in there. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Pots and pans too, in case you need a little something. And then behind it there, another little cabin. Oh, hey, look at some steps to hop over the barbed wire. That's cool. According to the little inscription there on the wall, it used to be a horse ranch, then it was like a salter's cabin. I'd imagine those were people who salt the road. I don't know, maybe someone who salts hides. I don't know, but it used to be a salter's cabin just like right until the 80s. But now it's open, so if you want to come out here and camp, you can go inside and use this as your base camp. Pretty cool little place. Restroom, now vault toilet, but better than nothing. And some tables and a campfire, so group's getting ready to mosey on out again. Popped out at the Ochocoa Ranger Station. Everybody's just kind of wandering through, checking out. I don't know if it's a campground or just a little area. Maybe it's just a ranger station. I don't know. Never been here before. That's what's great about these trips. We just stupid walkie-talkie. That's what's great about these trips. We just go and explore all kinds of new stuff we've never seen before. And not a whole lot of actual like four-wheel drive action, but it's great for driving through the woods on the logging roads and exploring stuff. Ranger station has electricity. Looks like a water tower or something. Not water tower, but like a water tank. There's a big cement tank up there. Some more real nice scenery that honestly we passed once already. We went down this long muddy road and got to a fork in the road, and one way had a big gate, and so we went the other way and it had a big gate. So now we're turning back around, heading back down this long muddy road and trying to get around the private property. I think we're heading towards a gas station, but I don't know. So after a couple more turnarounds and lock gates, we're taking a third look at the map to see if there's a way to get around all that private property and head back towards the town. All this running around, taking the back roads and then the same back road again to get back out of here. Finally had to give up, put some fuel in Paul's rig. Luckily, Bronco has some roto packs on there, able to help us out. And now Paul has like 2 gallons, so hopefully that'll get him somewhere where there's a gas station. After a bit more talking and looking at the maps and comparing the Onyx to the Gaia to the Google Earth to whatever else everybody's using, we think we found a road that'll go over the top of the mountain. The stock Grand Vitara has actually handled the snow pretty well. I mean, there are some spots where it gets deep and we're pushing it, but for the most part, put it into 4 low, and it cruises right along. Tires don't seem to slip too much, but when they do, the stupid traction control really causes a pain in the butt. But other than that, we're just tootling along, because going slow is still going. It's Kenny up ahead with his Vitara. That thing's, okay. That thing's got 5 inches of lift in it or something like that. So he's on 30-inch tires, which is definitely a lot better than the little tires we're running on this thing. But we're following along. This is how deep we are. We're deep. We're super deep. We're using the front chin spoiler to smooth out the rut in the middle. But it's all part of the adventure, right? They claim another 200 feet in elevation and then we're all downhill. So hopefully that's true.
So coming up the hill, we stopped in a bad spot and then we got high centered. So we're gonna get tugged back a little so we can have another go at it.
They claim that we're only a couple hundred yards from the summit, but this last couple hundred yards has been rough. We've not gone very far, very fast. The Suburban is now stuck pretty good. So we're gonna come up here, see if we can help, or just record it and maybe make fun of people. Either way, we're all having fun still. Just, it's not warm, that's for sure. Zip my coat up a little further. I see shovels. You know it's serious if they got shovels out. Eric is down there, he says on the other side. It's pretty good. We just got to get down there. So, get up here, see how we can help. Slowly but surely, the Suburban is making progress. Yeah. When I got up here to help, he was right here. And now he's way over there. So obviously, my moral support helped. Because, man, that's like 20 yards. That wind is kicking. But it is beautiful out here. Oh, he's got some momentum now. Oh, he was going real good. Right here, this is where the Suburban was stuck.
Yeah, that's quite a drop.
It was quite a drop. We're cruising now. Yeah, the Suburban just couldn't get traction. Look at that, we're not pushing snow. We'll stop here so we don't get stuck. Thank you. The snow is so deep, Sabrina had to bang it down so I could get the door open. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. Now it looks like Davey in the Lexus is having some issues. Or no? Not sure who that is. They're shoveling. But we're going to get our jacket on and go figure out if we can help. Oh, Jeep's kind of stuck again. Throwing up a big rooster tail over there. Looks like everybody's kind of backed up again. So we're gonna stop here.